Hey, how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. I am sorry I'm late with showing up for my stream today. To be honest, my camera quit working at some point, and I didn't realize it wasn't working. And so, I went to start my stream today, and I would kept on messing with it, trying to get my camera to work again and again and again. And I thought it was OBS and stuff, so I legitimately redid my whole entire stream layout multiple times trying to get the camera to work. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to just be buying a new camera. I mean, legitimately, that seems like it's going to be the most likely situation going on. And so I don't have a camera today, and that that contributed to me not actually showing up on time. So I got kind of like obsessive with it. It was kind of out of control. Had to finally convince myself, hey, you're going to need to move forward. So the light on the camera is on. So if all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it kicks on and all of a sudden you guys can see me, congratulations to us. If not, no biggie. So we're working on chapters 3, 4 today. Really, in all honesty, that's the breaking up of chapter 3 into 3, 4, and then working this chapter. And so, remember last week we ended up with this situation where I had created a new chapter, but we couldn't figure out how to move it, and I kept on grabbing stuff here. So you got to grab the corner edge here. That's how you move these chapters around. We don't want to do that right now. I just wanted to show you because last week that was the nemesis that actually slowed us down and stopped us. Now I'm going to click in the writing section here and stuff. And what we'll do is we'll go immediately into figuring out where we're going to break this up. I'm going to then work chapter 3, try to make it a little bit better. Now remember that we're in revision 2, so all we're focusing on is the magic aspect, aliens, nanites, AI, atmospherics, and the virus, right? Now there might be other little things that we add in because we don't think we did a great job of them. I think we touched up on Frank and Bruno, I think last time, because they weren't sufficiently done. Look at that. We're all the way down here. Holy crap. So we got a long ways, guys, because my little cursor mark is down here somewhere. We saw it somewhere. Crap on that. I lost it. Oh, right here. Oh, we didn't get right down here. This is likely where we really are. I apologize. Is this because I decided this is where I was gonna broke it? Right, I mean break it. I gotta find out why and where I decided to break it. So we're gonna look through this. I believe chunks of this have been revised to revision 2, guys. Now, I want you to remember dialogue, a full read through, and all the sentence fixing along with unification stuff starts in revision 3. So if this sounds not perfect, don't be like, hey, we're not trying to fix and perfect it right here, but we are attempting to add aspects. So I know we added some alienness. Yeah, Bruno's Castorian. We made up that race last time. Okay, so let's see what we're doing right here on chapter 3. As I arrived, it was clear something was going on. Bruno and Frank were standing guard at the door of the club. Bruno and Frank were known enforcers for Salvador, a well-connected gangster. Frank was a large man for. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that, but we'll leave it. Frank was a large man for a human, and always looked as if he was trying to decide if he wanted to buy you a drink or mess you up. Bruno was a custodian. Oh, see, custodian, comma. We'll fix that right there. Who towered over most humans by a full meter. Let's check the spacing here too. His fur was a light icy blue, and his strangely oh, friendly duck face. Friendly duck like face. Do we want to call it a duck like face? Now I'm trying to picture, you know what? We're not fixing the wording yet. But I am trying to picture the large. Hey, how you doing, Alec? My camera is not properly working today, and so that's why I'm late. I apologize. I got obsessed with trying to think I could fix it, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be buying a new camera. It's it's okay. I probably should get a new mic too, one of those ones that we just sit here and talk to. I don't know yet. Okay, so let's move on with this. Honestly, I'm gonna figure out a better way to describe a dude in revision 3, right? I'm gonna let you guys know. I do wanna word the description of this guy better because I actually think like the idea of a light icy blue alien that was a huge humanoid with a like friendly duck face seems like a good idea in my mind. Seems like an interesting alien. Yeah, it will be. Okay, I smiled as I approached, asking, "Is this a bad time?" I don't think it was, but whatever. Frank nodded. Wait. Would Frank nod? Does that make sense? Frank nodded as he opened the door for me. Wait, would he nod like that? I'm not sure if we made sense there, guys. Hey, Avalonus, how you doing? Um, okay, I might probably take this nodded out, but I want to replace it with something and I don't know what it is. Frank nodded as he opened the door for me, saying, "Head on in." So I asked if it was a bad time. I'm not sure. This isn't something I need to fix right here, but let's do it anyway. Okay, I smiled as I approached. Is this a bad time? Okay, Frank's the human, right? Yep, Frank's the human. You know what he's gonna do? Look at this. We're gonna fix this crap right here. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I still have. Okay, we have sound. That's a good sign. I'm gonna tell you, I have to fix my entire layouts because I freaking went and reset them because I thought the camera thing was OBS's fault. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what the camera thing is issue wise, but okay. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with his acquaintance Trag, Salvador, and three men I had never seen before. I had always heard rumors that Salvador was Trag's main connection. I really don't like that I don't have a camera today. It bugs the crap out of me, you guys. Just gonna be honest. And I'm not sure anything else is, 'cause I kind of reset my thing. I'm not sure I get alerts properly right now today either, so just deal with that later. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with his acquaintance Salvador. Do we want to just get rid of acquaintance and go with Salvador? Not have acquaintance in there. I know that this is wording issues that we're not supposed to give a crap about. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with Salvador. Um, I feel like kind of want to switch this out. You know what? Later on, I actually thought I have these two not working for Salvador, but maybe they are. I'm gonna have to look over this. Okay, guys, we're fast forwarding into the book because I may have made a giant mistake just for the record. So I'm gonna move forward so we can kind of find out where I messed up here. I do feel I did mess up. That's a chapter we have to write, by the way. Okay, I'm just trying to find this. Yeah, I really feel we may have made a mess somewhere. I just kind of now need to find where we made the mess. But I was almost thinking that there's a chance that I made those other dudes not Salvador's, but in all honesty, maybe they are. Maybe they are Salvador's. This is what it seems like we're looking at right here. Guys. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna check one of their other appearances mentions. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Appearance. Forces for the gangster, blah blah, and then all of a sudden they're way back here. Oh no, no, I have them straight up as Salvador's men way later. Look at this, Salvador's men and the cyborgs, blah blah. Look at that crap. I apologize, man. Guys, I was really thinking that I had okay, they're correct. Unless I don't like how we wrote that, but really that was handy. Okay, so they are. Hey Snow Ranger, how you doing today? I'm sorry, my camera quit working on me and I tried to figure out what the crap. That's why I'm late, honestly, but I think it actually is broken. So I'll probably be buying a new one of those thingy majiggies. Not my most exciting thing in the world, but it is what it is. We'll just move forward. Okay, so I do see that we do have these guys as being. So this makes it where I don't feel that this is how it would play out at all, guys. So let's make this. Let's change this. This makes no freaking sense now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so let's talk this out. Because I'm sitting here thinking of the situation. So he goes to score from Trag, right? And let's just be honest about how this is. He just fronted the money from his friends to pay off of, I mean, well, he got money from his friends to go score, in which he's going to pay off um, his front from the previous night, which will give him enough extra money that whatever he wants extra on top of what they want, he's just going to pick up on front, right? So he shows up here over at the club that's Trag's Club, and Frank and Bruno are standing guards who are known enforcers of Salvador. So I know we're not on rewrite level right now, and I know we already did rewrite this, but now I'm thinking about the logic of what we've got going on here. And I know that that's a round three continuity fix and stuff like that. I got you. But here's the deal. Let's make this better right here a little bit anyway and figure out how to move forward. And then when we come back through on our continuity fix or whatever, it's still going to have a great opportunity to even improve it more. So that's kind of where I'm thinking. So I'm not feeling the way we've got it set up right this second. Let me look over this. Okay, as I arrived, I feel like we're gonna put as I arrived at Trag's Club because we want to identify that it's Trag's Club. Okay. As I arrived, sorry about that. As I arrived at Trag's Club, it was clear something was going on. Bruno and Frank were standing guard. Okay, what's this? Okay, as I arrived at Trag's Club, it was clear something was going on. There at the door were Bruno and Frank. Okay, I'm gonna leave that because that's hey, let's fix the wording later. Bruno and Frank were known enforcers for Salvador. Ooh, you know what? We'll make up something. Mm, I don't want to overly do that. Hold on. You're not bothering me. Let me read what we're reading first, real quick. Oh, yeah, I don't promote my channel like that, bro. Thank you, though. Okay, refocusing. Really annoyed my camera broke. I want to flick it, like literally flick it at this point. I'm not mad, but I don't want to do something where it ruins something. Well, that's already ruined. I guess I am flicking it. I did just flick to my camera. It pisses me off. I don't know what to think about the fact it's not working properly. Okay, let me get back to what we're doing. I apologize. This is going to take us 5 billion years at this rate. Okay, Frank and Bruno were known enforcers. We're just going to say that they were enforcers, not known enforcers. They're just frickin' enforcers. Frank and Bruno were enforcers for Salvador, a well-connected gangster who was suspected. Oh wait, was a suspect. You know what? I'm not sure if I want to make him a suspect. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not going to use any of those thingy majiggies anyway. But thank you very much, Alona. Let's look at what we're doing here, though. I'm not liking how we're introing Salvador. Basically, is my issue. I kind of want to juice up Salvador a little bit in this intro, even though we're not really there. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do it anyway. So let's think. Do we want him to be wanted for a long list of crimes? That's not what we're gonna do. Sorry guys, I'm fixing this. Is it not contraband? Hold on, this is I've got to Google this. I don't want to mess this up. I don't use the word illegal contraband. Why does contraband look like weird? Okay, cool. Good. Good to know. Touche. Boom. Trying to think of the term we're gonna use for recovering. Guys, what are we gonna say here? Frankenbruno were enforcers for Salvador, a well-connected gangster who was known to run contraband. I'm gonna be honest. I want more here, but I'm not really sure what it's gonna be. Right now, we're gonna put it like this. Sorry about that. Do we want to say dangerous? Is that what we're trying to say? Not really what I want to say, but um, okay, so this is what we're gonna say. Bruno and Frank were enforcers for Salvador, a well-connected gangster who was known to run contraband and was considered okay, and was considered good to his friends, but his enemies vanished. Frank was a large man for a human, and always looked as if he was trying to decide whether he wanted to buy you a drink or mess you up. Bruno was a Castorian who towered over most humans by a full meter. His fur was light icy blue, ice blue. That's supposed to, yeah, we'll just leave that for a second. And his strangely friendly duck like face seemed to always give a friendly smile. You know what? I really don't like that at all. That's a lot of friendly right there for no reason. And obviously, let's change smile to grin, maybe. I can't picture a duck smiling, but I think I could picture a duck grinning. Hey, Grim Reaper, how you doing today? My camera broke, you guys. I'm cameraless today. I think it broke. It's not working, so that's like the equivalent. I assume it's broke. I smiled as I approached. Now, see, here's the thing. So now here's why this doesn't make sense. So we need to expand this. because there's no way that if he didn't know these guys that he would just walk up like okay, so let's all picture this in our mind. We're going to get up front from our dude. We walk up and we see like the known thugs of a mobster at our buddy's door. Okay? In all honestly, unless we lay some kind of foundation of why he's going to be comfortable talking to them, there's no freaking logic of why he would just walk up, right? Everybody agrees there? Okay, so that's what we're gonna have him, which is also gonna make sense why they're gonna know how why to go to him, right? So that's gonna echo through the whole story. Um, well, up at least through this little first part because it's gonna kind of establish that he actually had some kind of pre stuff. So let's go over it. I knew them from when. Oh, I don't think I wrote that well at all. I knew them from a job I had done more than a year ago, where I broke the access code of a data chip that contained some information they had wanted. Do you think that justifies it enough that he would feel comfortable checking, like going up? You know what? We'll leave it like that. It's questionable to a point. If it's still bugging me on a further revision, then it'll get changed again a little bit more. We got multiple revisions more. It doesn't even matter right this second. I smiled as I approached, asking, "Is this a bad time?" Oh, seeing that we have too many smiles. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Click this. As I approached, wait, watch this. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I had two. Hold on, I'm getting this all done up. Okay. As I walked up, I watched their faces, trying to gauge the situation. Watch this. Okay. Now, I don't know if we fixed a lot right there, but I think this is going to sound better. I mean, I just wrote it and I haven't read back over it, so it could sound like total crap, too. As I walked up, I watched their faces, trying to gauge the situation and figure out if scoring would still be an option. When I finally found myself standing in front of them, I realized I still had no idea what to say. So I just asked, "Is this a bad time?" Frank smiled as he opened the door for me, saying, "Head on in. Trag was expecting you would come by today." Okay, so you know what? Head on in, comma. Trag was expecting. Okay. Head on in. Trag was expecting you would come by. Would come by. Don't like the wording on that at all, just to be honest. We're moving past that. Really need to break this in half, too. Okay. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with his. We just. Let's. I'm going to get rid of this acquaintance. I don't even know why I have that word in there. Okay. Nah, I'm going to leave it. We're going to deal with wording on revision 3. You guys. I'm going to try not to be so naughty about that, where I'm like, oh, let me touch the wording now. Just get through this. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with his acquaintance Salvador and 3 men I had never seen before. I had always heard rumors that Salvador was Trag's main connection, but seeing them, you know what? I just set it up to where we've worked with Salvador in the past. So let's change this out where it's no longer like, oh hey, I'm being shocked that Salvador's his main connection. So this whole section, see that one thing we changed, all of a sudden frickin' boom. It's all gonna reverberate through this whole frickin' thing. Like, what the heck did we do? What did we do? I walked in. That's what we know for sure right now. Okay, sorry guys. Salvador was Trag's main connection. Okay, so watch this. We're gonna beef this up. Um, so it's no longer gonna be a rumor type situation, and we already established that basically our guy has worked for Salvador in the past, right? Okay, good. Salvador was Trag's main connection. Okay, let me read through this because we just changed it a whole frick bunch. Okay, I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with Salvador and three men I had never seen before. Salvador was Trag's main connection and was the one who had helped me get. Wait, so that's Trag. Ooh, what have we done? Salvador was. Let's think out Salvador better then, right? That's our problem here. If we don't know how to say some stuff here where I haven't obviously thought about as well as I thought. So Salvador's Trag's main connection. Right. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hey, Iverson, how you doing today? We're just trying to fix a few things real quick. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of this because I don't think we need that now. Got my guy involved in some shady stuff now, right? Okay, let's see how this goes. I think we've actually fixed this better now. I walked in noticing Trag was sitting with Salvador and three men I had never seen before. Salvador's was Trag's main connection and sometimes hired for odd jobs through Trag. So it was not that abnormal to see him here. Okay, so you know what I don't like at the wording on that? Okay, main connection and sometimes hired for odd jobs through Trag. I'm gonna leave that right now because we're not at the fixing the wording part. One of the men, okay. You know what? Really don't like this whole section right now. I walked in, noticing Trag was sitting with Salvador and three men I had never seen before. Oh, okay. Salvador was Trag's main connection and sometimes hired for odd jobs through Trag. So it was not that abnormal to see him here. Okay. Salvador was Trag's main connection and sometimes hired for odd jobs. That's horrible. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. There's a chance. Salvador was Trag's main connection and would often use Trag's club to meet with clients or hire for odd jobs. This seemed different with all the muscle around, though. Do you want to say this seemed different, though? Oh, we don't need though in there, guys. That's what's going on there. This seemed different with all the muscle around. Do we want to just go right into one of the men? Okay, watch this. Comma. This seemed different though. Oh, wait, this seemed different with all the muscle around. One of the men looked like some kind, wait, some type or some kind. We like some type, some kind better. Looked like some type of corporate enforcer. He was a human. wait. Do we want he was a human or he was human? He was human, well dressed, with a calm about him that displayed his command. The other two looked to be mostly cyborg and more of the kind of guys that you would need to break someone's legs or guard someone in something. Yeah, that's crappy. The others, oh no, because I say other two, we're good. The other two looked to be mostly cyborg and most of the kind of, and more of the kind of guys, huh? Why is this not working for me at all? The other two look to be mostly cyborg. I'm okay with that. You know what? Let's change out this. Okay, I think that this makes it sound just as intimidating, and I'm not sure if you guys will agree. But instead of saying most like that they seem to be the type of guys that would break your legs, the the other two look to be mostly cyborg, with much of it seeming to be salvaged military tech. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get our break point. I'm gonna break this real quick anyway. We're gonna break it at this where he reaches into the box, right? This is where I'm gonna break it. This is where he reaches into the metal box. I feel that that's the best place. Seriously. This thing doesn't like me today, guys. Okay, we're gonna copy that one. And now I'm gonna paste it down here into the next chapter for chapter 4. Okay, just I want to make sure I have it all here. Home and I watched. Okay, home. Okay, good. Sorry guys, I wanted to make sure we do this right. Okay, right there. Boom. That's still a sizable. that. Okay. Trag motion for me to come over, which I did with slight reservation considering the company he was setting with. As I walked towards the group of men, Trag smiled, saying, "Did you come to take care of that front from the other day?" Wait, did I not just have him motion over? Okay, yeah. See, look at that. So, let's get rid of that because we don't need to do it twice. I was quick to reply. "I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to pay off the front and see about getting a few things." Trag placed his cyber deck out to receive the credit transfer without saying anything. The amount I needed to transfer was on the display, so I quickly transferred it. As the credits processed through, Trag stated, "All squared up now. What did you want to talk about?" "I wanted to get what I needed." Oh, wait. Okay, I wanted to get what I needed quickly. Somehow that was freaking not making any sense in my brain at all when I read that. So let them get. Oh wait, I wanted to let them get what they need. I mean, I wanted to get what I needed quickly and let them get back to their business. That's worded horribly. We'll fix it later. So I politely replied, "Well, I was hoping I could get a front on some bliss and amper." I was hoping I could get a front on some bliss and amper. This sounds reasonable. Just enough for a good time for me and a few friends. Trag calmly explained, "Sam, we've been friends for a while now, and I'd really love to." Yeah, I don't think we have to have that. We've been friends for a while now. Crap, right in there. I'm trying to think of what I want to say here, but I can't do a simple affront today. Okay, I think we've got it. Who knows? Trag calmly explained, "Sam, I'd really love to, but first I'm going to need I'm going to need something of a favor. I felt panic knowing the amount of credits. Ooh, you know what? Do we want to do it this way? Because now I'm having a panic. I felt panic knowing the amount of credits I had left. Let's put that remaining. Okay. I felt panic knowing the amount of credits I had remaining would not be enough to score even if I found somebody else. Feel that let's do this different. I just erased the wrong thing, guys. For reals. Ah, man, guys, what the crap? What's logical here? Okay. What the heck? Do we want to leave the felt panicked? Okay. Okay. So this is what we have happening now. Trag calmly explained, Sam, I'd really love to, but I'm not going to front you anything today. I tried to gauge if Trag was joking, but he sat there straight-faced for what seemed forever without saying a word. I felt panicked, knowing the amount of credits I had remaining would not be enough to score even if I found someone else who was able to get me what I wanted. My God, that's run on this crap. You know what? We'll leave it. I'm gonna fix the wording later. Blah blah. Okay. Then suddenly, to my relief, Trag spoke. See, Sam, Salvador and his acquaintances have a problem. It's a tank thing, not my cup of tea. But I well, so this is gonna not be I told them. Okay, so now I think we have it fixed, continuity wise even. Then suddenly, to my relief, Trag spoke. See, Sam, Salvador and his acquaintances have a problem. It's a tech thing, not my cup of tea. But Salvador remembered about you being a technopath and your knack with technology. Now Salvador and his friends. Oh wait, do I have this all in quotes? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. Now Salvador and his friends want to know if you'd be able to help them out. His friends are having an issue with accessing some information from some old advanced experimental tech. Anxiety hit me. Do I have anxiety hitting him up here too? Is it just on certain days do I really like certain words? Is what I'm starting to think. No. Okay, good. Boom. Anxiety hit me. Now I was wondering what would come next, and if I had gotten myself involved with something more than just a simple deal for a few doses. Trag, I'd love to help, but I'm not really sure what we're dealing without seeing it. Okay, that's okay. I have a whole lot of work left. Okay. Sam, this is Akio. He is willing to pay well, very well, and may even have an opportunity for us. So could you see if you could help him out? Trag asked. Boom. Dun. So did I not have him say anything in here dialogue wise? No. So we're gonna get through that because remember we're not touching dialogue till revision 3 anyway. I'm not trying to improve the dialogue, but I honestly think that likely something is supposed to be between there, like some other dialogue. I knew as soon as Trag got up to lock the door and close the place, it must be something serious. Salvador glanced over at me. So did the other man at the table. Why don't I just have it as Salvador and the other men? I'm not sure why I don't have it as Salvador and the other men at the table glanced over at me, but we're doing that kind of crap later. I sensed the technology that made up the two cyborgs, Kyoto and Washington, was top of the line, and some of it lethal. So we're going to change that. We're going to be more concise with it. Okay, don't worry, I'm upgrading these guys a little bit right here as we speak. Now they die, so this isn't going to affect much. Okay, let's go over this because we just made up a whole bunch of cybernetics for these two that wasn't here before. I knew as soon as Trag got up to lock the door and close the place, it must be something serious. Salvador glanced over at me. So did the other men at the table. You know what? Okay, so here's what we now have. I knew as soon as Trag got up to lock the door and close the place, it must be something serious. Salvador and the other men at the table glanced over me, as if to size me up. I sensed the technology that made up the two cyborgs, Kyoto and Washington. They both had subdermal plating, enhanced optics, improved reflex tech, a communication link, and a weapons interface link. Altogether, they were very lethal. My senses were going crazy. Wait, my senses were going. Oh, no, that's not were. My senses were. It should be were. See? My senses were going crazy about the energy coming from the metal case Akio is holding. Boom, see, there it is. I attempted to reach out with my telepathic abilities to get a sense of what it might be, but to no avail. So that's good. Salvador took a large drink of whiskey without even a pause, spoke. Sam, wait. Oh, and without even a pause, spoke. God, if I drank a large drink of whiskey and I tried to speak for the next, like, while, it would not be good. It would be bad. I would be sick. Not that I don't actually think whiskey's that good tasting. Just so you guys know, I've tasted it before. I get that some people think that that's good, and I mean that's cool for whoever does like that. I am not a. I'm that. I don't. I'd rather have a cup of coffee. Salvador took a large drink of whiskey and without even a pause spoke. Sam, I'm hoping you can help us out with something. From what Trag told me, so see, hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, Salvatore took a large drink of whiskey and without even a pause spoke. Sam, I'm hoping you can help us out with something. Is that what we really have him saying, though, exactly? Okay, so this is where we're probably going to upgrade the magicnessness, honestly. Hey, how you doing, crazy? I hope you're having a great day. Look at this. Okay, Salvatore took a large drink of whiskey and without even a pause spoke. Sam, I'm hoping you can help us out with something. I really hate that. Sam, I'm hoping you can help us out with something. Okay, boom. Sam, I'm hoping you can help us out. And let's get rid of the C. No, let's leave that. See, we have. This is just. I'm not liking something in here. See, we have an opportunity, and I think you would be able to see to help us out right here. Boom, boom. That's what it is. Can't do that. You know what? I don't even know why we have the second one. It's just a bigger resay of the same thing. It makes no sense. Hey day, it made AOF. I hope you're having a great day. Watch this. We can say the same thing over here with the we have an opportunity in this first one. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, Salvatore took a large drink of whiskey and without even a pause spoke. Sam, we have an opportunity and I'm hoping you can help us out. See, that sounds much freaking better. Oh, yeah, today's going awesome. I hope you're having a great day. I hope your story's going well. Okay, so here's what we have going on here. Drag sit back down with us. Okay, we're gonna hook this back in here. I don't really think that's a separate thing, but maybe we'll leave it that way. I'm gonna have so much editing on just fixing the composition and layout of stuff, I think. Drag sit down back down with us. Ezekiel laid the metal box down on the table and opened it, saying, "See, Sam, what we have here is a let's see. See, Sam, what we have here is an implanted AI system. Do we want to actually go right there? I feel that's too direct. Oh yeah, no, you can have a first draft be totally absolute crazy and it doesn't matter as long as you're going to work it enough. But yeah, I feel you. And I hope your first draft is going a little smooth. Let's see what I want to switch here because I'm not liking how I said this, even though I know we're not supposed to be changing things and how we're saying them. See, Sam, what we have here is an implanted AI. Hmm, I kind of want to upgrade this right here. About to be naughty, you guys. I am upgrading this. Yeah, I'm really bad at editing things I don't need to be right, but I'm about to change this a little bit because I want to upgrade this right here. Boom. Honestly, this is gonna get changed right there. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna move this. Mm, I'm gonna steal some of the stuff. That's awesome. Are you guys all enjoying your stuff? I hope you're all enjoying it. So here's what I've noticed. We're gonna describe it up here. So I'm gonna actually gut out part of the description to up here. If I remember where. Okay, so we've got that out of the way. Okay, so here, what we're gonna have. I'm gonna kick this down a little bit more so it's more clear where this is what we're working on. Okay, Trag sat back down with us as Akio laid the metal box down on the table and opened it, asking Sam, "Do you know what this is?" My gaze was drawn to it instantly. It was small, of a strange metallic substance, with Okay, I could sense. Oh, now I'm wondering if we want to change out the battery on this AI. Okay, I could sense the large amount of power it contained, which meant it likely had some kind of internal isotope battery. Okay, let me look over this. Let me see exactly if I think I'm saying what I'm saying, right? Okay, track set back down with us. Oh, well, we'll just skip past that. I could sense the, I could sense, I could sense the large amount of power it contained, which meant it likely had some kind of internal isotope battery. More than that, though. Ooh, I hate that I used that. More than that, though. More than that, comma. More than that, I felt the ego of the device reaching out for me, and I could. Okay, I felt the ego of the device reaching out for me, and I could feel my technopath abilities reaching back. Okay, I got this. You know what? I'm not really sure exactly what I'm saying here. I'm gonna just be honest on that, guys. More than that, I felt the ego of the device reaching out for me, so we're gonna have that be true. We're also gonna have him technopathically reaching back, right? I do feel we have him knowing what it is, but it makes no sense. Okay, sorry about that. Some kind artificial consciousness. I'm trying to really think of what exactly I would have him ask. Okay, we have that much left. So this is where we're at right now. It's noon, so in all honesty, I really actually have to start getting some stuff, excuse me, done for the day and stuff. Hopefully, by the next time I stream, we figure out what the heck's either going on with my camera or I get a new camera. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to raid some people real quick so that we can, uh, well, so that I can raid somebody, give somebody some love, right? Uh, we'll raid on to Audrey. Audrey's always very pleasant, very awesome. She always does an amazing job writing. She does like a sprint of writing and then ends. You guys will enjoy her. Peace, very best wishes, and I hope you have a great day.